Hello. So, one of the most common patterns that we see as a woman is our monthly cycle. And what happens every month around that time is a pattern in our lives. So, normally, sometimes it could be we feel a bit of PMS, we get a little bit grumpy, we might eat a little bit more. There may be a week where we just really don't do anything for ourselves, that we try to retreat in, and that happens every month. And if we can understand that that's going to happen, and understand our bodies a bit more, we can help make our periods symptomless. How do we do that? Okay, so if you break your period down into 4 stages, okay? I like to use this to cycle with the moon, which I will do another video on another day. But if we break it down into the 4 seasons, so we have the winter phase, which is your period. We have spring, which is coming out of your period, heading into your ovulation time. Summer, which is your ovulation period, and then autumn, where we start to wind back down, ready for winter. Now, if you try to think about the natural cycles of the earth, you can resonate them to the natural cycles within your body. So let's go to autumn. So what happens in autumn? We start to retreat in a little bit. We start to close down. We want to do a little bit less. We want to move a little bit less. And this can be the same with exercise. So when we know we're in that autumn phase of exercise, we know that we may just want to take it a little bit slower. Now, it doesn't mean we shouldn't be exercising. It doesn't mean we don't go to the gym anymore. It just means that we might be starting to approach a time where we're going to look at putting a little bit less weight on the bar, or doing a little bit less with weight and trying to bring our energy inwards a little bit. We might try to do more classes that are going to nourish us. That's autumn. So autumn phase is we're getting ready for winter, right? Winter hits, which is a period which we know about, which can make you feel lethargic. It's a high hormone phase, which means your hormones are really, really high. So the feelings that you're having are absolutely normal. It's normal to feel tired, bloated. You'll hold on to more water at this time of the month. Mood swings. We've all been there, yeah? And it's a little bit similar to winter. In the winter, we just want to retreat in. We don't want to go out as much. We try and turn inward. And that is what's happening within the period. So if you can honour that phase, so honour the fact that, okay, I'm on my period this week and I'm going to just want to be a little bit less sociable. I want to just retreat in. I'm not going to punish myself for that. I am going to go to the gym, but I'm going to spend time doing yoga, Pilates, stretching, things that are going to nourish my body. If I am going to do some cardio, I'm just going to take it down a notch. And what a good thing to do around this time is to perhaps increase the weight but lower the intensity. So let's say you're doing a workout and you've got 3 sets of 20 squats with burpees and sit-ups as well. So you might want to just lower the squats. You might want to do 20. You might lower the squats down to, say, 10, but hold a heavier dumbbell to do them. So you're making the workout as hard but less intense. It's just you're working through your strength phase as opposed to getting your heart rate up, because your heart rate is already really high. You're in this high hormone phase, this period phase. Your heart rate is already high, so you will naturally find workouts harder. So then we come out of our period and we step into spring, much like what's happening now outside in nature. We're starting to blossom, we're starting to have a little bit more energy, we're starting to want to go outside a little bit more. And this is a low hormone phase, so the hormones are a little bit lower, so you're going to start feeling your best at this time. You're going to start wanting to be a little bit more creative. You're going to feel like you're going to say yes to the dress or yes to events and nights out. And you can honour this again with your exercise and starting to push yourself a little bit, try new things, see what else that you want to do, and really sort of pushing into that intensity zone. Then we enter summer. We know what happens in summer, right? It's ovulation phase. It's when the body is getting ready to get pregnant. It's our most fertile stage. This is a low hormone phase as well. So your energy rockets here, absolutely rockets. This is the time to go out, to definitely go out. You'll look your best, you'll feel your best, you'll be holding on to less water, your energy will be so high. So this can reflect with your workouts as well. So you can do higher intensity workouts, absolutely send it. You can give it your all at this time of the month. Nothing's going to hold you back. You're going to be able to just keep going, an abundance of energy. You'll also find at this time of the month, you might find that you just want to eat a little bit less, and that's okay as well. You might reduce the calories, and that'll balance out when you come back to autumn and winter and you're wanting to eat a little bit more. There's there's so much that I can go into on your period, your cycle, and exercise, and honouring the times. But this is just a brief overview. If you try to look at them as seasons of the month, and how would I feel in those seasons, and then honouring that time. So just to recap, autumn, we're trying to retreat in, a little bit less energy, saving it up, ready for the winter that's coming, start to wind down a little bit. Winter comes, we're going to retreat in. We need to nourish our bodies a little bit more, look at things like yoga, stretching, maybe going for walks, things like that. Then we go to spring, we're going to get more creative in our minds. We're going to be able to want to do things and try things, try new exercise, start pushing a little bit more. Summer comes, absolutely send it. You can just go for it in summer. And that's the time that you're in your ovulation as well. So let me know if you've watched this, and let me know if this has been helpful. Remember, when we honour our bodies and we know and we understand the cycles that are happening, this can really help massively reduce our symptoms of a period and make it more of a symptomless period. I hope it really helps you, and I hope you have a great day. If you've got any questions, please drop me a message, and I'll speak to you soon.